User entered your channel.
Hello, America.
Hello.
Good evening.
I created the character on January 22nd, 2012.
How can you figure that out?
Go to your logs, go all the way to the very first one that says Welcome to Star Trek Online.
I have to go to my...
Yeah, you need to go do your, pull up your journal.
My old Fetty.
I created mine February 17th, 2015.
Oh, you're a newbie.
Yeah, I know.
April 22nd, 2012 here.
I'm in an episode.
Alright. I'm gonna hit the road. I gotta get up in the morning. Talk to you later.
Oh, nice. Nice.
See you, man. Good night.
Have a good one, man.
User left your channel.
That was really nice.
Old school. Very old school. Some one-hit wonders who are really good at timing those alpha strikes. Oh, that's what I love to play. Gotta admit, that didn't work out.
Okay, guys, I've got to go for a little bit. I'm dealing with an ongoing
Alright.
situation.
All right,
Nice.
man.
I will be back because I'm
Alright.
addicted.
Have fun.
See ya.
Fucking addict.
Whee!
Okay, let me turn all my traits back on because this is... I feel naked without them. Oh.
User left your channel.
Did you all disable your specializations?
Yeah. It felt naked without those two. Whoa.
Same. I mean, that's crazy. Beam overload going bye-bye. That feels pretty even, I think. Uh-oh.
Just a bit.
Nah. I think I'm done for tonight.
Good night.
America, you have a hot mic.
Good night, Zed.
I will see y'all tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Nice.
Night.
I think so.
User left your channel.
Would anyone be up for doing, like, Counterpoint or Assault on Terra Nor? Or just some Iconian missions?
I'm on a mission right now, working on my free build, changing up the energy weapon type. We're hearing you eating those, sounds like you're eating chips there, America?
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
You guys doing some PvP or something?
Yes. I'm right here, and you don't have to call my name again. You see what you did there? You see what I did there? You know how many times I get called Miss? Miss? Yeah. What happened?
I gotta get used to flying this again.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because you already fired the torps, yeah.
Really good. Oh, nice.
It always makes me wonder. I'm doing the mission Everything Old is New. I'm back in the 23rd century, away from my ship. And yet I can call in an orbital strike from my ship. I have a talented crew. I was gonna say I have a really talented crew. You know, they can negate the time warp barrier, the time space barrier. Yep, exactly. Or my orbital strike, apparently. The other night I came back with 2 bridge officers, but I only asked for 1 double dose of the medication to get back through the rift without dying. I know, right? Alright, the IKS More Power is now running a phaser build with the quantum phase set. I need to parse this puppy.
Nice. Very.
User entered your channel.
Hello.
What's that?
Hello.
Why is it not letting me attach items in my mail? This is really fucking annoying.
Are you sure the item can be traded?
Yes. It's I just crafted it. It's account bind on equip.
Okay. Are you, and you're at a mail slot?
Yeah.
I'm going through the list of things that people usually just make the mistake of. Oh yeah, I forgot you gotta do that.
I'm just gonna put it in my frickin'... I'm just gonna put it in my account bank and transfer it that way.
Yeah. Alright, who wants to help me parse this puppy?
I will in 1 second. I just need to
Okay.
transfer this stuff over, and then I will be more than happy to.
Alright.
Luck of the draw. Those BOs have missed you a lot.
Okay, so let me know when you guys are ready. And I'll start pulling people in.
I just ran an ISA, so I won't be able to.
Okay, that's fine.
For 30 whole minutes.
I made some changes on my free build, so I've been working hard all day. So finally got them all done. I want to parse it now.
Oh, I got 4 minutes on fleet support. Everything else is good, so.
Hey, Odin, you tried that Estia yet?
Alright, so who else said they were going to go? Shannara and America, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
I am logging in right now.
Okay. Zerg, Odin, you want to go on an ISA? Okay.
Alright, I'm in.
Okay, can you accept for me in, you have DPS After Dark channel?
I can set
Or
my
do I
channel
need to
to
invite you?
I have DPS After Dark.
Okay. Accept for me. Thank you. We need 2 more, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I also got into DPS Bronze, whatever that is.
Okay, so there's 2 sets of DPS channels. One is the numbers channels, that's the ones we're usually associated with, 10k, 30k, 50k, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the metals channels, that's bronze, silver, gold, and diamond. So what happened was at the start of the last summer event, there was a split. There used to only be the numbers channels. Some of the admins of the numbers channels kicked everybody out of the numbers channels, made their own channels, invited everybody to those channels, and said, "Oh, this is an official move or reorganization of the league," which it wasn't. Anyway, long story short, those are the metals channels are run by those admins.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Why in the heck to make that bump so big? It's freaking huge. When one of them warps in, every ship in the area gets pushed like 10 kilometers away. And I'm in an Anorax, you know?
Hey, Kirby. So, I'm in my Sagoth, the Alachi Sagoth escort, and I got 3 cannons up front with the crystalline torpedo. And then in the back, I've got in the back, I've got the kinetic cutting beam, the ancient anti-proton, and the and a crafted anti-proton Omni. Would it be better to run 2 turrets in the back and the cutting beam, or?
Sorry, what was the 4 weapons aside from the torp? It was cannons or beams?
Yeah, I'm running dual heavy cannons, anti-proton.
No, it'd probably be better to do turrets.
Okay.
You want to stick with the same weapon type,
Alright.
generally speaking.
I will go look for some anti-proton turrets.
Yeah, the reason for that is, good. I was gonna say the reason for that is that if you're running beams and cannons or turrets and torps, the sheer number of skills you need to be able to make all of those effective is in no way
What
efficient or
about
optimal.
is crit
and
D
usually
times
even
2
doable.
crit D times 2 damage?
It's doable if you can find weapons that have pen.
I
That's
know
better.
pen. I know everybody always says pen. I
Yeah.
know. But I don't want to. You know, I do have 6.1 mil. I just don't want to spend all of it on a fucking turret.
I understand.
Holy crap,
Yeah,
that was
crit
close.
damage
Honestly?
times 2 is good.
For a turret, I would recommend you get rapid on it.
Well, I'm
Okay.
using rapid anyway.
Well,
But rapid is an additional that will boost of rapid fire for a few seconds that will affect all of your weapons, not just your turret. So your real heavy cannons on the front, a rapid turret will affect.
Alright, let me go look to see if I can find a rapid.
But yeah, I would use
Accuracy,
pen on
crit
all your
nobody's
dual
bite.
heavies.
Accuracy, crit D, rapid. Critical hit times 2 pen.
What flavor are you using?
Anti-proton. Crit D, damage rapid. Critical hit. Nope.
Alright, we're not getting a bite in after dark. I'm gonna go ahead and advertise in 10K.
Damage
Very
times
nice.
2 rapid? No.
Nice. That would be beautiful.
That would be a good weapon, yeah.
Damage 2 rapid, absolutely a good turret.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I gotta find it.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you saw one, I'm sorry.
damage mod is awesome.
No, I did see one. Yeah, it's 600,000. Ugh, okay. Well, let me see if I can find a second one.
Well, you don't need to get more than one rapid, I'm just going to get pen on the other. Or aren't there some free AP turrets from missions, Kirby?
Might have to look through to figure out which one.
There's a crit D times 2 pen. Ooh, that's 1 million though.
Yeah, pen's there.
Well, that's also a tier 7.
Yeah, and it's a crit D times 2 pen. That's like phenomenal, I mean, for a build like that.
I just bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
And then where was
It's
that other
phenomenal
one?
for a mill, yeah.
Damage times 2 rapid.
Yeah, how much was that one?
600.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay, now I got to level those up.
Because if you read about the rapid, yeah, it's 2.5 chance, but that's on fire. But it also activates rapid fire mode for all cannons on your ship for 2 seconds, so it hits them all.
Okay, so now I need, what is it?
What about the accuracy damage 2 times 2?
No, you don't ever want accuracy.
There
Still
was a
damage times 2 pen.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
I was gonna say, I got a couple here, I'll give you if you want.
Yeah, I already bought them though. Oh, yeah, I bought them.
Yeah, I already bought them. You should have spent up. Just spent 1.6 mil.
I was just looking to see if I had them. I knew
Well,
I had them.
if they're so their accuracy what?
Their accuracy damage times 2 pen.
Well, I'll take those. I don't care if I spent 1.6 mil. That's better than what I had.
Actually, no, the crit D damage 2
No.
pen, that's better than
The
any
crit
of
D
them.
damage times 2 pen and a
Much-
damage
much
times
better.
2 rapid.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah, those are.
Oh,
Yeah,
so just keep the ones I have. Okay.
I would. Yeah.
I mean, these aren't bad. Like as if somebody was giving them away, absolutely, it was a fantastic little. If you don't have money to spend on stuff, but like you said, 1.6 mil, and that wasn't bad.
They're just failed crafts. I
Mhm.
craft all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a few of those.
But I mean, they're still good weapons if somebody can't afford the other stuff.
So I believe
All right.
turrets count as cannons, right, for upgrade?
Yes. Yes, they do.
Okay, so I know I need an experimental.
Wow.
Not unless they're Mark II.
Yeah, one of
Oh,
them is a
the
Mark
two,
II. One's a
yeah,
Mark
mhm.
7 and the other's a Mark
Okay.
II.
Hell,
And
I
Mark
invest
II,
in
you
a
would
boost
use the
too,
experimental.
Ooh, that's
The
almost,
other one.
that's
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
750,000.
What about damage times 4?
Amazing. Is it just straight damage times 4?
I got 3 of those. They're epic though. I'd probably, well, I can't give them
What
away.
mark
Sorry.
are they?
14.
And they're
Epic.
turrets?
No. They're a raise.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no,
Oh,
you
he's got a cannon
turrets.
build.
I mean, you should sell those.
Oh, I will. I just can't sell them right now. They ain't selling for nothing right now.
Yeah, right now, but he's
I'll
doing
sit on
still doing crit D3.
Well, let's see. Yeah, I
Nice.
have on my dreadnought, I'm running 4 accuracy crit D times 3s. If I ran 4 damage times 4s, I don't know. I think the crit D times 3 is still better.
It kind of depends. Because with the changes to the damage mod, there's still debate going on.
Yeah, you hear one side says damage 3 pen, the other one says crit D. Ugh.
Well, and then there's the whole thing of your profession, whether you're tech, sci, or engineer. And then there's the debate, and really the debate comes down to, well, if you're tech, it's better to use the damage, but then basically what they've been saying is if you're tech, it's better to use the damage. If you're the other two, it's better to use the crit D. But then the other argument there is, okay, but with the exception of attack pattern alpha, everything that the attack captain has in a team match with a attack captain in engineering and a science captain would have as well.
And
Oh,
all in all,
nice.
what
It's
they've
really
been-
not that to that much
Excellent.
better. That's
That's amazing. So I went to upgrade it because I bought a 1.5 times.
Mhm.
First upgrade, and it went to ultra rare.
What you get for the mod?
nice.
It's still crit D damage. It's now crit D damage times 2 rapid.
Nice.
Nice.
You got a crit D on it. Very cool.
Congrats.
Oh my god, it went to epic.
Fucker.
So it's
You have the touch.
Open a lockbox.
Don't they want to just
I
want to
know,
just rip
right?
your
Go open
freaking
it-
hair
open
out?
it down there, quick.
Sorry.
Just
Congratulations,
start opening
seriously.
everything you have now. 'Cause, yeah.
But damn you, man.
I don't even know what that would sell for on the exchange.
No, you don't understand. Sometimes we'll sit there and we'll
no.
spend a whole afternoon crafting and crafting and crafting to get
Yeah.
damage 2 pens or crit D 2 pens, and then we put the the stuff exactly what you did into it, only 2 times instead of the 1.5 times, and then we'll get a crit H or an ACC mod on it, on all of them. Spend
Or
day
it
doing
won't
this
go.
stuff, and
Right.
in
Or it
5
won't
minutes
pop.
here.
Or you get it to 14 and you're spending like 300,000 dill on it before it finally goes to, Yeah, so not only did you get one of the best mods,
They're going for.
upgraded
Okay, the
twice
one
in a
I
row.
got
Mhm.
will go for about 15 to 24 mil.
You just turned 600,000 investment, I think. Oh no, you spent 2 mil on the.
I spent about
yeah.
2 mil. So I'm considering putting it up on the exchange.
No,
No,
you gotta
you
use
bought
it.
it,
Man.
Yeah,
That's
put
what
it
you
on
call
your ship. You
luck.
still need to use it. You still need to use it. You can't. I mean, yeah.
I know. Well, yeah. That's my
It's not
first,
gonna help you any.
my
Because
first
then you're
epic
gonna
weapon.
be.
I do sometimes understand selling an epic weapon to fund turning around and doing that with other weapons to build. I understand that too. So I have taken
Yeah, but we
crit
are trying to
D3
get an
pens.
ISA started, and this is kind of delaying it. So I kind of want to get into this.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah. Go ahead and
Yeah.
start. I
Going
thought we were still
through
waiting
Well,
on
my-
somebody.
I've been waiting. Well, I've been waiting advertising because you started putting your ship build. Because I don't feel that it's fair to advertise for more when they're gonna have to sit around and wait for the other stuff that they don't know is going on. So once you started doing this, I knew you wouldn't be ready to go right away. So that's why I stopped advertising and I'm waiting.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what I mean? So yeah. Alright, I'm advertising in 10K since we're short too. Couldn't find anybody in After Dark.
No worries. I need to get my heart back.
That good of a match, huh?
It's pretty good. It's pretty even right now.
See that and you know what the best part about that is when it evens it out like that, then it's about teamwork. You get 2 5-man teams on TeamSpeak together in their own rooms.
Oh, this is just me and Odin.
Oh no, I know. But for what you're doing though, in general.
Oh yes.
When you get the full teams, it's just so much fun.
We did a similar thing like a Dominion War, and that was really where I got most of the ideas from, and it was brilliant. It was great.
Yeah, there's a whole channel that's devoted to that kind of. It's got what PvP, I think. It's designed for going back to old school builds, and they have parameters for it and all that.
Yeah, and I think it's just really showcasing skill and piloting and timing of your abilities and trying not to have a heart attack.
Yeah, it gets intense. I haven't had intense combat times like that in well over a year and a half now. But yeah, I'd get sweaty palms, have to walk away from the
Do you
computer.
just want to pug the last person?
We got 5.
Oh, okay.
You can't. Once you start a private queue, you can't pug the last person.
Oh, you've started a private queue. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you noticed. What we're sitting in. Yeah.
Welcome back. No worries.
Right to left?
No, since we got 2 pugs or 2 10Ks, we'll which at this point I'm considering pugs because we usually don't pull them. We'll do left to right.
I'm sorry, I'll go left then.
Ah! Okay. I didn't see that. I was thinking about right to left and yeah.
So what's the best one to put a Hestia on? Engineer, science, or tech?
I thought about buying the Hestia.
assume you're ready, America?
Yeah.
We
Okay,
had
just
both
waiting
of our
on
like
Wolf to respond.
total buffs up.
Did I not get a response? Or I was...
No. I'm waiting for the last guy from 10K, the one that's not on TeamSpeak. The
Oh.
two guys that
there we
aren't
go.
on TeamSpeak. I just wanted to make sure they were ready
Okay.
before I started it, because, yeah. You know how that goes.
Yep. I'm just gonna,
Sometimes.
probably after this, I'm gonna go grind me some fleet marks. Because I'm just trying to get to 80.
Yep.
Get the Romulan bridge officer. Because I think that would be the best next thing for my escort. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh my god, there's a whatchamajigger.
And then Andy?
The...
Anorex.
No... Ferengi ship. Couldn't think of the name.
Andy,
Andy.
that's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
Oh, okay. Then we got the space dildo, and the ship I'm considering buying, and then the scimitar. Whoa, I'm getting some serious lag. Having a gravity well.
That was some good back and forth.
I love that. Damn it.
Two deaths. Wow. I think I'm drawing a little threat. What do you think?
Sounds like it.
Jeez.
Doesn't help that I'm lagging and rubber banding all over the place.
Definitely drawing threat, that's for goddamn sure.
I'm attacked.
So me? NG. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Damn. 3 deaths. It really don't like.
Yeah, me too.
And there I go, because the stupid talking.
Yeah, it happened to me too.
Very nice. Right? When those torps just miss, you're like, damn it.
How did I do? 13.5k, that's not too bad.
What the heck? Oh, there it goes, okay. I accidentally went and linked something else in there. I thought I had copied the thing and it put in some different parts.
I'm pretty happy with that,
Dropbox.
considering I was lagging all over the place and not actually shooting as much as I could have.
I died, what, 3 times? At least twice, 3 times before the cube, and I still pulled 15 out of that. It's not terrible.
Well,
Done worse.
most of your stuff is probably all epic and...
No.
Nope.
No, actually.
Well, then how the hell did I only
got-
do 13 deep?
Hold on,
KD?
you got After Dark. I will link what all of my stuff is. I have this, which has not been upgraded. I have 1, 2, 6 of these. I have this, which I got straight from the mission.
Okay.
I have this, which was a drop.
How the hell did you hit 15? How did you
I
beat
have
me in DPS
4
then?
of those. I have 4 of those.
Oh, maybe that's why.
All unupgraded.
I have 1 of those, so...
I have that.
Quantum
And
Fate.
I have 4 of these. The Quantum Phase is a mission drop.
Hallmark 12.
And I do have,
Very rare.
because it's a KDF character, I got that too.
Oh.
And I'm running, as for my set, I'm running that, this one,
Oh, the Quantum set. Okay.
that.
I mean, that's what I'm gonna
And
run
that.
on my engineer character.
Mm-hmm. And that's all of it. I mean, most of that I actually ground for today.
So I'm trying to I'm just trying to figure out how you did 2k more DPS than I did, and I was firing. You died 3 times, and I was popping my
I'm also
offensive
doing
buffs.
so. Well, I've also got Tychon's Rift, which is triggering the greedy
Oh, are you a
emitters
science
trait.
character? Is that why?
No, it's an
Yeah.
engineer, but it's built as a science-based tune.
Oh,
It's
maybe
basically a drain build.
that might
I'm
be
running
why.
Energy Siphon, so I'm running Energy Siphon, which is triggering greedy emitters, which is triggering a weapon power cost reduction. I'm running Tychon's Rift, which is also triggering greedy emitters and triggering a weapons power cost reduction. I'm also running Tychon's Rift, which is triggering another weapons power cost reduction. I'm also running with Destabilized Resonance Beam, which is debuffing the target.
Okay, that's
and
probably
that
why.
quantum phase, and that quantum phase torpedo is stripping shields. I've got 2 copies of emergency power to weapons. I've got a couple con officers and 1 power of TAC team.
Nice.
I've got 2 copies of fire at will and 2 copies of attack pattern beta.
Okay, I'm just also. I guess I just need to keep building up my stuff.
Pretty much. Well,
Part of
and
it
talent.
too is piloting, knowing when to activate things. Yeah. What was that? Oh.
Negative.
Just realized I was missing in my spam bar. That ought to help. I mean, without looking at your specific build, like what you're running for bridge officers and things like that, comes down to piloting.
I am running. Oh, for like my abilities or my actual bridge officers?
Your abilities.
Okay, I'm running.
Like your bridge officer skills.
Yeah, I'm running High Yield 1, Torp Spread 2.
Nice.
TAC Team 1.
How many
Rapid
torps do you have?
1.
Sorry. Okay. Go
Go
ahead.
TAC Team 1, Rapid Fire 1, Scatter Volley 2, Omega 3. Then for engineering, I have Emergency Power to Weapons 1, Reverse Shield Polarity 1. Then Engineering Team 1 for a shield or a hull heal. Then for Science, I have Science Team 1, Hazard 2, Gravity Well 1.
Okay. I would probably simplify. Which torpedo are you running?
The Crystalline.
The crystalline. Okay.
Don't say that
How
out loud.
married are you to it?
I'm not super married to it. I'm just using it because my vulnerability locators boost its damage.
Okay. So you might be better off putting, because if you...
I mean, I
know
have
Odin's gonna hate
virtually
me for
every
this.
torpedo.
Well, because if you take out the torp and you put in another cannon, it kind of simplifies things because then it frees up your skills.
Okay.
Because part of the thing is you've got only 1 attack pattern, if I'm remembering rightly, if I heard all that right.
No, I have Omega 3 and
Okay.
Alpha.
Well, Alpha doesn't... I'm not counting Alpha. I'm talking
nice,
bridge
sir.
officer abilities.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Omega
then
3 it's a great attack pattern, but it does have a really long cooldown, and so your uptime on it is, if it's the only thing you have, it's shit for uptime.
Okay, I can switch it out with Beta 3 or Delta 3.
Beta 3 would be better, but what you could, the other option, if you got rid of the torp, put in another cannon in there up front, then what that does is that frees up those 2 abilities. So what you can then do is put on Cannon Scatter Volley, 2 copies of Cannon Scatter Volley, and then keep the Omega 3 and put on 2 copies of Beta 1 or Beta 2, depending on what you can fit in. And what that does is that gives you an attack pattern that you can then hit every single time you hit a buff.
So,
So every time you hit a cannon scatter volley, you're going to be able to hit an attack pattern with it. And alpha doesn't count.
Okay, so I don't want rapid fire.
Well, you have generally people choose either. Generally, what happens because of the number of skills, and you need attack patterns to buff to really make it effective and to boost your DPS. Generally, people choose either area of effect or single target. So if you want to go rapid fire, 2 copies of cannon rapid fire. Area of effect does give you more bang for your buck, which is why most people go for that.
Then I need to put something in where I put torpedo high yield 1.
So you would take out both torp skills and put in a couple copies of beta. Either 1 or 2, depending what you can fit in.
Right, on my...
And then put in the highest copy of either rapid fire or scatter volley, whatever you decide to go with.
Okay,
on
so...
your,
because I do have rapid fire 3. I don't have scatter volley 3, unfortunately. I'll see how much that is. Scatter volley 2. Scatter volley 3 is super cheap. I'm just gonna buy that. Oh, did you just buy it? Oh.
Yeah. I actually need to look at the analysis here. Oh, I had the max 1 hit in that match? Holy shit. That's pretty sad.
How important is that supremacy trait?
Well, it depends on what your powers are without it. I mean, it gives you a lot of power. So especially if you're a Romulan, it definitely helps. Is it 100% necessary? No, but it is a good trait.
So if you're a science fed, and you had the science and the engineer DPS, you could do without it.
What are your normal power levels at when you're firing?
Oh man, I've never really paid any attention.
Yeah, because what it really depends on, I wouldn't make it based on my EPS, I would make it based on what I'm seeing my power levels are doing when I'm firing, because that's going to tell me whether it's going to help me or not. If your power levels are already staying up over 110 or so while you're firing, you know, full on infa and everything, then supremacy would help a little bit. But if your powers are dipping down into the, into the 90s and the 80s, then supremacy would probably help you quite a bit. So that's really what it comes down to, is what those power levels dip down to while you're firing. Because that's when it's going to help you, because what it does is it draws the power. It's like a second leech, basically, that only activates during FA, which is when you need it most. But so it draws extra power, so your power levels are not going to dip as much, so it's going to fire a lot harder.
See, I've got a plasmonic leech. I've got the exotic particle field exciter EPS and the RCS accelerator EPS.
Oh yeah, and I have both of those on my ROM, and he's also got supremacy. So Like I said, it depends on what you see your power levels dipping down to while
So
you're
I
firing
want
with
crit
it,
D, right? Not crit H, right?
as to whether or
Yeah,
not I'd
crit
make
D.
the decision.
Hmm.
On your weapons, yeah, that's crit D is the, if you're gonna stack it, is the ideal mod. You'd take crit D over crit H on weapons, yes.
Okay, so for my... Because I have two universal lieutenants, a commander, a tactical, lieutenant commander, science, and ensign, engineering. So I'm running 2 tacs, a science, and 2 NGs. So on the lieutenant tactical, I'm basically running tactical
I was thinking
team
about tractor beam.
1 in both slots.
Okay.
Because I can't put anything
Okay,
else.
yeah. Well, tac team 1, and then I'd put either like an attack pattern beta 1
You can't.
in the lieutenant, as a lieutenant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the lieutenant, I'd put in the ensign spot of that lieutenant officer. The ensign skill would be tac team 1. The lieutenant skill would be beta 1.
Okay. 1 second. I gotta
Make
go.
sense?
Yep.